In the long river of China's 5,000-year history, which dynasty do you think was the strongest? Was it the Qin dynasty, known for its ruthless unification under Qin Shi Huang? Or perhaps the Han dynasty, celebrated for its strength and the saying those who rebel must be punished? However, neither of these is the answer. The true highlight was the Sui dynasty, which existed for only 38 years. The Sui dynasty is like a dazzling meteor in the history of China, brief yet significant. Its importance cannot be overlooked. Let us now turn the pages of history to uncover the notable events of the Sui dynasty. According to historical records, when the Sui dynasty was established, the total population was around 4 million households. By the time Emperor Yang Guang came to power, the population had surged to over 50 million. The granaries of the Sui were abundant, with numbers across the country so vast that even 20 years after its downfall, the Tang dynasty had not yet consumed all of its resources. In the year 581, the last emperor of the northern Zhou formally ceded power to the Sui. Yang Jian ascended the throne and officially established the Sui dynasty. The unification brought an end to the long-standing chaos of divided rule in China, and the smoke of war was controlled for a period. Since the end of the Eastern Han, the land had been ravaged by conflict for hundreds of years. Few could have imagined that just a few decades after the establishment of the Sui, the common people would live in peace and prosperity, with society displaying a thriving agrarian scene. Emperor Wen of Sui's strategies were evident not only in military tactics but also in statecraft, showcasing the importance of governance. The Sui dynasty pioneered the imperial examination system, marking a historic turning point. Before this, officials were largely from noble families, leaving little opportunity for the impoverished commoners to rise. With the introduction of the examination system, these individuals could change their destinies through hard work. Moreover, Emperor Wen adopted land reforms from the Northern Wei, allowing every common citizen to own land, which greatly improved agricultural productivity and economic development. He frequently traveled among the people to assess their living conditions, urging local officials to serve their regions and benefit the populace. Emperor Wen also led by example, promoting frugality throughout the empire. He emphasized that basic needs should suffice and opposed extravagance. To combat corruption, he implemented strict measures against officials, quickly removing those who were corrupt and improving national laws to better align with the country's development needs. However, these actions also touched the interests of some local officials, laying the groundwork for the Sui's brief downfall. Under Emperor Wen's governance, ethnic cultures flourished, and the national landscape transformed. The Sui army was known for its formidable strength, a rarity in the world. Under Emperor Wen's brilliant leadership, the 9 founding ministers and heroes worked together to repel invasions from nomadic tribes, establishing a formidable deterrent along the borders. Yet, beneath the Sui's brilliance lay growing discontent. Among the burgeoning population, some sought to rebel. In the turmoil towards the end of the Sui, various factions emerged, organized and disciplined, with some troops even surpassing the imperial army in combat strength. They understood the strengths and weaknesses of the court's forces. At that time, Li Yuan was stationed with 13 armies guarding the northern borders. Unbeknownst to the Sui Emperor Yang, Li Yuan colluded with the Turks to invade the Sui court. By the time the emperor reacted, it was too late. His fate was sealed and the nation quickly fell into ruin. Afterward, Li Yuan established the Tang dynasty, building upon the lessons learned from the Sui. The Tang continued to expand the Grand Canal, reinforce national defense and promote foreign diplomacy, ushering in a new era of prosperity that continued to shine brightly on the historical stage.